On this episode of Two Women Sailing, we sail from St. Augustine, Florida to Brunswick, Georgia. We give you a glimpse at a day in the life on the hook and show you our close encounters with freighters and factories. I have to show you guys this. I'm Vanessa. I'm Sara. And we're Two Women Sailing. We are leaving St. Augustine after staying here for about a week and having a wonderful time catching up with friends and family. And we ate too much and we drank too much, but it was
Have fun today. We'll be standing by on... That's cool, that's cool. We'll be standing by on 16 all day.
Going into Big Blue today. We'd probably do some light sailing and head on up to Fernandina. And through the Bridge of Lions we go.
Bridge of Lions, Sailboat US.
On our way out of St. Augustine Inlet, we're already experiencing some pretty big rollers, something we didn't expect until we got out into the Atlantic.
We don't have any wind coming out of the east, so it's very interesting. Maybe it happens all the time.
Being on a sailboat's kind of like having your own roller coaster. You get to go fast, you get to go up and down, you get to wobble all around. Roller coaster, good stories. Roller coaster. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I just uncleated the furling line. This is what we use when we pull the sail back in. It's just going to run out right now and spool at the base of the head sail. And this is the jib sheet, and this is, there's one on each side of the boat, so this is the port jib sheet, and the wind's coming from the starboard side. So we're going to open the head sail. You ready?
Let's do this.
Okay. I'm going to let some of it out because the wind's on our feet. And then I put it in the self-tailer. Didn't really do much for us, but we'll settle down in a minute. Now I'm going to trim it in a little bit. Just flatten the sail out.
Being in the ocean gives you an expansive sense of freedom like nothing else. But once you start to see freighters on the horizon, it's time to buckle down and stay out of their way. Another thing we're seeing a lot of these days is shrimp boats. You can usually tell what they are because of their unusual shape and the abundance of seagulls looking for a snack. On our way into Fernandina Beach, we pass Fort Clinch. It's on Amelia Island, and it's on our left, or port side. We are going by some industrial area right now, and it stinks. Shoo-wee! And the wind's right on us. Nasty. We call Fernandina Harbor our home for several days, to get some rest and to wait for a safe weather window. Today we are leaving Fernandina Beach after 4 days on this mooring ball. We thought we'd be here for one, but once again gotta wait out the weather. This is an interesting mooring field. First of all, it's really small. There's like 9 mooring balls. Fernandina looks really cute, but it's flanked by 2 really big paper mills, which is fine, but it can get a little stinky if the wind is going in the wrong direction. We're also happy to leave because sometimes you pull into an anchorage or a mooring field and then you get a neighbor. Sometimes they have a generator, and it's really loud. And it also kicks out water all night.
We're going to sail about northeast, so we should be on a nice beam reach. And then as the wind shifts, so will our position. And when it shifts, we'll be able to jibe and then head back towards the inlet. See if I know what I'm talking about. Spoiler alert, I don't.
Jellyfish. It's kind of hard to see here, but there are tons of jellyfish in the water as we continue north. And here we are, rolling again. Hey, guess what, Vanessa?
What, Sarah?
We're in Georgia.
We're finally in Georgia. It took us 6 weeks.
Florida's a long state. But we're here, Georgia. Only for a little while.
I know, it's like 3 stops. Zip by.
Then on to South Carolina, y'all. Another inlet is upon us, but some interesting things are taking shape ahead. We're coming into the St. Simon's Channel, and all of a sudden this ginormous freighter has pulled out. We're gonna take it port to port, but oh my God, it's huge. This is definitely the closest we've come to a freighter, and it's a sight to behold.
Wow. Don't waste any time, man. Oh, like mother of pearl.
St. Simon's Inlet has a lot to take in. Like seriously, after you finish watching this video, Google Golden Ray. It's what we're passing right now, a 660-foot long car carrier that capsized in 2019. They're still pulling the wreckage out of the water. It's fascinating. We're at anchor near Jekyll Island, not far from Brunswick, Georgia, and we are literally the only ones here. So we're gonna show you a day in the life at anchor, because we spend a lot of time at anchor.
I think maybe you could cut my hair soon.
Whatever you want. That's us having our morning coffee and conversation. And Whip sometimes joins us as well. On this particular day, he's on horsefly duty. Then Vanessa usually gets back to work. Most days, she works before our morning coffee as well. I know, her office looks terrible. Whenever possible, I turn the bow of Good Stories into my own personal gym. It's actually really fun to work out in the open air like this. It's about this time of day that Whip lays in front of his bowl and acts like he's starving. Then I usually work on editing video, like the one you're watching now. That is until I get distracted.
Hey, you can't be that cute all the time.
It's a hard life, can't you tell? Happy hour.
Happy hour. Do you hear that? It's storming. Lightning 10 miles away, according to Weatherbug. So we'll just ride it out and see what happens.
Going downstairs because this is getting crazy. This was a good little storm. Lucky for us, not much wind came with it though. It's really crazy to watch the land disappear right before your eyes.
The riveting image.
This is what we do. Whatever, y'all wish you were playing games. Oh, I can go. I'm distracted. Wow. That looks amazing.
We shall see.
And then we usually end our evening with some reading. It's a new day and another chance for Whip to catch flies.
Get it, buddy. Get the fly.
Okay, just stand by.
It's calm and clear as we begin the process of bringing up the anchor. That noise you hear is the windlass, a machine that allows Vanessa to pull up the anchor by stepping on a button on the floor of the bow. We also have a ginormous freighter that's following us in here. And so we're hoping to make it to the bridge before he makes his turn back there. That's so funny. All this morning I was like, all right, are freighters gonna come? Like, when are they gonna come? Here's a cool shot of the Sydney Linear Bridge as we pass underneath it. We beat the freighter, no problem, but those things move pretty fast, so they come upon you quick. This is 5 minutes after we passed under the bridge. This morning we're headed to Brunswick Landing Marina. Especially tomorrow night, the weather's gonna be really bad. Winds in the 30s and some rain on and off. We figured might as well get in, get safe, be at a marina, and check out Brunswick. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, free beer and wine at happy hour.
Normally I would be skeptical. It was actually really fun. We went Wednesday night and met great people and other cruisers, and did the whole cruiser business card exchange thing. It was awesome. Really good resources. People talked about different anchorages and stuff. Good happy hour.
Nice job, Brunswick Landing Marina. We'll see you all on the next leg of our journey.